So what is a real estate title abstractor? An abstractor or title searcher is a person who has knowledge and experience of doing a real estate title search. And you might think, well, real estate records are public records, aren't they? They are. Absolutely. But a real estate title is not an individual document by itself. Real estate title actually is a phrase that means checking the ownership of a property. Unlike a car title, which is a one-page document, a real estate title is a overview of who owns the property. And that comes from looking at documents like deeds, liens, mortgages. A deed and a title are two different things. You see on the screen as an example of a property deed. Property deed is an event in one person signing over a property to another person. And in that event, it'll show the name of the buyer, the seller. In this case, it's John Smith and Bruce Weinstein. And it talks about the property itself, the legal description, lot 15B, crosswinds, and it has all the details. And it has signatures. If you notice, it has signatures, a notary stamp, dates, times, when it was filed with the court. So if you notice, this document has a lot of information on it that's not just data. It's got words. Also, it says when it's completed, return it to this law firm. Right? The reason this is important is because if you are looking to get a proper description of a real estate title, you need what's called a title search or a title abstract. That's done by a title abstractor. Now, how do they do this? The documents are public records, but they're not electronic. In many counties, you have to go in person to the county. Property documents are paper documents. You can see on this screen, it's typed, it's on paper. It's not like a Google search where it's data on a website. Property records by law are required to be retained at the county level. There's 3,611 counties across the country, so every county has its own records room. Sometimes it's a big room of books where you have to pull books off shelves and read these deeds. Who's going to do that? If you're in the area, you could go down there and read them and go through them. But remember that if a property is sold from one person to another, it doesn't erase all the prior transactions. You have to go through all of them to see what is the current ownership. Same thing with mortgages. So if you're looking to get title research done, the title abstractor is the person who would do this. And every county has usually dozens of abstractors that are private contractors that do this type of work. They can search the records. They're usually in the records room all day doing searches for title companies, attorneys, mortgage companies. And they could do that for you as an individual. If you're a company that needs a title search, they can do that as well. So if you need a title search or title abstractor, that is the type of person you're looking for to do this work. And they can create a title report. They can create a title abstract. If you need title insurance, that's something usually goes through an attorney or a title escrow company. But a title search and a title abstract are two terms to know about if you're looking to get to the bottom of who owns a property, are there liens on it, are there mortgages on it, and what is the status of the ownership.